Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping into a new movie reaction this time. Hashtag alive. Not sure if I was supposed to actually phonetically sound out or say the word hashtag, but there's a hashtag here, and it's hashtag alive. It's a Korean film, it's a Korean horror film on Netflix. That's where I'm going to be watching if anyone's curious. We're on the road to Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. For those of you who do not know, or if you're just kind of like new to the channel, the way I stand on Zack Snyder, I love the guy. You see all the stuff in the background. There was a Watchmen poster I had in here, just I'm kind of moving things around, but I love Zack Snyder. I love his style. I love basically almost every movie I've seen from him. I know that he's had a few, I don't know, what would you call, stinkers, like Sucker Punch, which I thought was still visually like really amusing and, you know, it was still entertaining. But you know, Zack Snyder is very, I don't want to say polarizing, but he has a very specific style. His claim to fame, obviously 300, Dawn of the Dead, that remake that kind of just put him on the map. Then of course, you know, his involvement with the DC and Warner Brothers, you know, with Watchmen, and then, you know, the DCEU, Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Justice League, etc, etc, etc. So I'm kind of liking this for Zack Snyder going back to his roots, so that's why I'm kind of putting myself in the mood, because we're like less than 2 weeks away or something like that from his movie dropping on Netflix / in theaters, and I kind of wanted to put myself back into this. I love zombie movies, I love all that stuff, but is in regards to like The Walking Dead or whatever, it started out pretty good, but then I just kind of fell off, and just the story just kind of it never really hooked me to want to finish. I think I'm somewhere in like season 3 or 4 or something like that. I'm just like having like no desire to continue. And I'm sure there's Walking Dead fans out there. It's like, no, stick with it. And you know, maybe I will hop back in it one day. But in terms of like zombie movies, I've seen Resident Evil. I've seen, you know, some of the old school like George Romero Dawn of the Dead movies, or the Of the Dead, the blank Of the Dead movies. I've seen some of those famous ones. I've seen The Host, which is another Korean horror movie. So I've seen a few Korean horror movies, like The Host. I've seen Train to Busan, which was another zombie movie, which I really, really enjoyed. So, yeah, I don't know why I feel like my nose is all itchy, so I apologize for that. This is like, it's rated TVMA, so I assume it's going to be lots of violence, lots of gore, which I'm excited about. It's why I actually love seeing these movies. And since it's a non-American production, I assume they're going to be a little bit more, I don't know, risky, and, you know, they might show a little bit more. You basically not really, you know, find themselves confined to American production standards, etc., etc. So, I don't know who's in this. Obviously, I don't really follow Korean films, but I've seen The Host, I've seen Train to Busan. I'm not really sure if Parasite counts as a Korean film, because I've seen that also. It won Best Picture. It won Best Picture, right? Over Joker. I think that was the big controversy that year. So I've seen Parasite. I really love that movie too. So now I'm just going to hop in. We're going to watch hashtag alive, check it out, all that good stuff. Sorry, this introduction seems to be going on a little bit longer than anticipated, but I guess I just want to have you guys know where I'm coming from in terms of zombies. Oh, and I've seen the 28 Days, 28 Weeks Later, etc. movies. I really like those too. So I don't really care about the slow zombies versus fast zombies. I don't really care about that. I mean, if I had my preference, I prefer the slow plodding zombies, because they just feel very classic, like, what are your brains? But the fast zombies, obviously they're a little bit more action-packed, a little more dangerous, because they're fast, they're gruesome, you know, like The Last of Us. I played that game where they're just kind of like vicious and violent. They'll just like tear you apart, all that good stuff. But don't really know if this is going to be more action heavy. I assume it is. But we're just going to stop yapping, watch this movie, talk about it immediately afterwards. But before I hop in this movie, I do want to let you guys know that I do have a Patreon available right now. So if you want to watch this movie right now with me in its entirety, it is available right now on my Patreon. Links in the description down below, or pinned in the top comment. If you cannot support me on Patreon, all you can do, you can support me here on YouTube. You can drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next. Subscribe if you haven't already, it's free. And of course, share it with your friends. It helps the channel grow, helps me, helps you. everybody wins in the end. So, that being said, we're going to stop yapping and hop into this movie and talk about it immediately afterwards. Remember, guys, like, comment, share, and subscribe. 4 main keys here. Helps me, helps you. Here we go. Sleeping till 10 o'clock? The dream. Ha!
대박이야. 저걸 레알임?
네, TV 한번 켜봐.
TV 저거 CG 아니야?
TV가 왜?
영화 같이?
Oh, it's happening already? What's up? I like how this is our protagonist now. He's not some action buff muscle superstar. You know what I'm saying? He looks just like some streamer in his apartment. When your mom's out? Why would you do this? Holy fuck, what the hell are you doing?
무슨 거야? 저 아시죠? 우리 전에 봤잖아요. 옆집, 바로 옆집 403호. 여기 혼자 있는 거 맞죠? 정말 아무것도 몰라요?
Yeah, this would be a little too... Bro, don't touch me in my own damn house and knock your ass out.
저기요. 난 괜찮아요.
No, you're not.
언제 그건 뭐야?
이거 아무것도 아니야.
Stab, stab, goddammit. Yeah, good thinking. What about your mom, though?
장반으로 할 때 말 좀 들을 걸.
Yeah. How do you get to this point, though, with no groceries in the house? I see. Hashtag. Smart. Better use all your gadgets, my guy. There's no other survivors in this complex. You didn't charge your phone first, you fuck? What the fuck? Did she fire that? Run away. It's over for you. Shit. Yeah, shoot yourself. What the hell? Is that big guy? How do you even get in? Because the door opens outward. How did it get in?
안녕하세요. 오준호라고 합니다. 오늘 그리고 저희 집에 갇혀 있게 된 지 이틀째입니다. 어떻게 살아남아야 될지 전 진짜 잘 모르겠어요. 지금 이거 살아서 이거 찍고 있는 것도 저한테는 기적이거든요. 네, 그러면 오늘은 이만 여기까지.
Bro, don't waste your water, you dumb fuck. See, that would have been the first thing I did, man. If I knew we were gonna have to stay there, you should start filling up every container full of water, because you'd have to think about bathrooms, showering, cleaning, keeping yourself clean, drinking. And you just spilled your water. Slurp it up, goddammit. If you a real G, you put your lips to that table and... My guy. Exactly. Don't drop the phone. Why do people do this? As if that extra couple of inches is gonna help. It's not gonna work. Did he miss it? Why are you sleeping in? God damn it! This guy doesn't want to live at all. There's no fucking way. What? What? There's no fucking way. Yeah, I don't buy this. This is taking me out of the movie. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I don't like this at all. Like, climbing that as a regular person's already hard enough as it is. There's no way a mindless zombie would be able to do that. Cut the damn rope! Yeah, I didn't like that scene at all. Oh, to get into someone else's apartment, you gotta go, like, loot. What the fuck are you doing? Why? Jesus Christ! That scared me, not gonna lie. Nice!
들리세요?
네, 들려요.
고소공포증.
왜요? 있으면 안 돼요?
그 매치가 잘 안 되잖아.
What? Yeah, this movie's kind of weird. What's drawing them upstairs to begin with?
준우 씨, 준우 씨.
What? All the noise they're making, they should not be able to hear that.
우리 집 쪽으로 오고 있어요, 점점. 거의 다 왔어요, 집 앞까지.
준비됐어요? 근데 거기 아무도 없는 거 확실하죠?
확실해요. 8층밖에 없어. 아무도 없는 건.
She is badass. What? No fucking way. So what's with the 8th floor? Why is it empty? It's not anymore. I don't like how these zombies just appear out of nowhere. Is this guy even crazier or what? What's going on?
누구세요? 왜 우리 구해준 거죠?
Because you needed help.
아저씨 아니야? 어?
분명 8층엔 아무도 없었어.
난 말이야. 이 아파트에 나만 살아남은 줄 알았거든. 근데 뭐 이제는 아니잖아, 그지? 어? 아니죠. 셋이잖아. 집에 짱 박혀서 저것도 방송만 들었으니까. 하긴 나도 그래. 근데 둘은 어떻게 같이 있었던 거야? 원래 아는 사이인가? 뭐야? 갈증 날 텐데 마셔.
Well, he drank it too, so it's okay.
마셔, 괜찮잖아. 구조대 올 때까지 양은 충분히 있으니까 천천히 먹어. 구조대?
진짜요?
아니 방송 못 들었어? 그래서 여기 올라왔던 거 아니야? 진짜 들으셨어요? 방송? 아니 근데 정말 못 들었어?
Is this guy fucking with us? I can't tell.
근데 어떻게 숨어 계셨어요?
나이 먹으면 잘 숨어.
네?
He did drug us. You motherfucker. Why? But didn't he drink from the same thing?
그냥 자면 돼.
What are you gonna do, you creep?
그렇지.
I see. Gotta feed the wife. I see, I see.
나도 어쩔 수 없어. 유빈 씨 안에 있어요. 내 말 실냐? 대답 좀 해.
Shoot him.
저랑 얘기 좀 해. 그래.
You dropped the gun, you fucker? This guy is dumb as fuck, man. Why would you even go inside? You expected her to answer you?
우리 아직 사람이잖아. 같이 있잖아. 이제 괜찮아요.
Saved by the chopper, eh? Get to the chopper! Nah, someone's not gonna make it. Get to the chopper! That's a horrible plan. Why did you even stop to do that if you don't know how to use it? You know the water's turned off, you fucker. Bet you wish you had your gun now.
여기 사람 있어. 여기 사람 있어. 여기 사람 있다고. 우리 여기 있다고.
우리 아직 살아있다고.
Are they gonna jump? This is a pretty bold ending, not gonna lie. Yeah, it'd probably make more sense just to shoot yourselves. How did they know to look at you? Or to look here in the first place? It would have made more sense if the guy in the apartment was just lying to them and there wasn't really help coming to lure them into a false sense of security, then drug them. I feel like this ending's a little too cheap. They have service now?
현재까지 우리 국민의 감염자 수는 정확한 집계가 불가능하나 정부는 최소 5만 명 이상이 감염된 것으로 추정하고 있습니다. 현재 구조대는 아파트 밀집 지역을 중심으로 시민들이 자발적으로 올린 SNS 구조 요청 메시지를 추적해가며 구조 활동을 벌이고 있습니다. 이에 각 지역별 재난본부는 새로운 국민행동 수칙으로 현재 피신해 있는 주소를 SNS에 업로드하는 운동을 확산시킬 계획이라고 밝혔습니다.
Alright guys, so that was the Korean film #Alive. Thought the movie was okay. I mean, in terms of all the Korean films that I've seen so far, this is probably my least favorite. I think Train to Busan was a lot better than this. While simple and telling a very, very simple story, I thought the main character, the guy we were talking, or not talking, but following, thought he was a big goof. I wasn't really a fan of like the decisions he was making. Now I get he's supposed to represent the everyman, you know what I mean, by making dumb decisions, just so kind of like it can show the audience what the threat is, what the threat level is, what the dangers are, what the capabilities of our villains, you know, what can they do to us if all else fails. I just thought the zombies were pretty inconsistent. I know this is probably going to sound like I'm ragging on the film, but the movie itself is just okay. I don't think there was anything really special about it. There wasn't any real spark. The characters were just kind of it felt like they were just kind of going through the motions. You know, it's like, yeah, they have to survive inside an apartment complex that was overrun by zombies. Zombies just never seem to go anywhere else. They just always seem to be flooding the hallways no matter where we are in the film. They just appear. It just feels very inconsistent and very weak. Especially in terms of the ending. I thought they were going to be bold and maybe kill themselves, jump off the roof. Anything other than just allowing themselves to be mauled by a horde of zombies. But then it had felt like it had like an American movie ending where the helicopter rises right behind them for no reason at all. Because these guys, they didn't share their location, did they? They didn't have any service. So how were they picked up by the Marines or whoever these guys were, you know, the army? So how did they know they were there? They showed up at quite possibly not a second to spare, but I'm just thinking like, man, they could have done something else with the story to make it feel a little bit more powerful. Like I kind of like the idea of them getting help at the end, but I felt like getting to that moment was a little weird, especially with the guy in his apartment that had his wife like as a pet, and he was like trying to feed her, so he was just waiting for people to come to his place. Otherwise, what was he planning on doing with his wife? Just leaving her in there to starve? The whole point was didn't want her to starve, so he's lucky that they just stopped on by, right? I mean, I thought everything was just a little too convenient, you know what I mean? But I kind of like Kim, the girl across in the other part of the building. I like her because she had like a better head on her shoulders. She had more of a survival instincts, you know. She definitely, if anything, I kind of wanted her to be the one to survive. Because the other guy, I'm just like, whatever. I mean, he had the cool gadgets like the drone, and he did some things to kind of help progress our heroes along, but ultimately I kind of felt like what she was saying the entire time when they first kind of encountered each other, Like, oh man, what an idiot. What an idiot. And that's what I basically kept saying to myself. This guy's an idiot. But anyways, what would I give this movie? I don't know, 6, 7. It wasn't great. There wasn't anything magical or anything that really stood out. Like Train to Busan. I just felt like Train to Busan had better characters and better situation. Just, it was all around better. This one, I'm just like, okay. I felt like the zombies, the makeup on the zombies was good. I like fast zombies. I mean, I don't dislike them. I felt like there wasn't enough gore. Is that weird to say? And I feel like the zombies are just inconsistent. I felt like there's no real rules. It's like they're supposed to have, well, here's the thing. They established them as like having not good eyesight, not good hearing, not good sense of smell, yet all of a sudden after the gunshots, the hordes of zombies are just kind of like funneling towards them. So I'm just like, wait, I thought they didn't have good hearing, so all of a sudden now that they can hear everything, especially when they're like stampeding through the halls, and Kim kind of like was going for her axe and she knocked over a shelf by accident, and then all of a sudden they just stopped what they're doing, turn around, and it's like, huh? They must be coming from this room right here in particular. I'm just like, oh, come on. And don't even get me started on the one zombie that picked up the ball that was attached to the string, and he looked up and he had enough conscience, enough in his mind to be like, I'm gonna climb this rope. And the fact that that rope was able to hold his weight, even though it was just attached to the end of a table, and it would look like just flimsy rope to begin with, how would he even have the upper body strength to pull himself up? The whole scene was bizarre to me. There was a lot of scenes in here that just kind of like took me out of the movie. I even made mention of that throughout the reaction. There were some moments that I'm just kind of like, nah, I don't buy that. It took me out of the movie. So yeah, I think a 6 or 7 is pretty fair for this film. It's not bad. I mean, I didn't expect it to be a bad movie, but I also kind of expected it to be better than this. But for what we got, it was just, it was just okay. 6, 7, that's a fair movie. I've seen bad zombie movies, you know what I mean? So this is just an okay one. So hopefully when Zack Snyder's movie comes around, Army of the Dead, it's already getting good reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, but hopefully when it's available for everybody to go see, because I'm probably going to watch it on Netflix, let's be honest. There's no real theaters open around me, but I can't wait to watch it. It's already getting good reviews, and I love Zack Snyder. I might want to rewatch his Dawn of the Dead remake, maybe not on the channel, but probably off camera. Just because I really love that movie, and I don't know if Army of the Dead is going to be kind of like a loose sequel to Dawn of the Dead, or it takes place in that same universe. I mean, who knows? If Zack Snyder wants to do a zombie universe, let him do a zombie universe. Since Warner Brothers can't figure out how to get their DC property, together. So we'll just see what Zack Snyder gives us there. But yeah, I think I'm just going to end it there, guys. If you guys enjoyed my review and enjoyed my reaction, you guys want to watch this whole movie with me in its entirety, uncut, unedited, that option is available right now on my Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you cannot support me there, you can always support me here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me watch and react to next. Subscribe if you haven't already, it's free, and share it with your friends. That being said, I'm going to get out of here, guys, and I'll see you guys next time in the next movie reaction, be it a horror movie, an animated film, an action film, a superhero film, whatever it is. Throw all your suggestions in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys. Adios.